Hey guys, Digital Lifestyle back with another video. Right, this one's on the current situation facing the world at the moment when it comes down to cyber attacks. And this is one of the videos I've been trying to find where this particular gentleman, his name's up here, talks about
we all know.
The next plan, and he talked about this in 2020, and I will find the video when he talks about cyber attacks. Okay, but I'll find it when he's on the World Economic Forum, because like people may think as well this could be somebody just uploading this or cutting it up or whatever. Anyway, listen.
But still, pay insufficient attention to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack, which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole. The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber attack. To use the COVID-19 crisis as a timely opportunity to reflect on the lessons the cybersecurity community can draw and improve our preparedness for a potential cyber pandemic.
Sorry about that. Don't know why these things pop up after these videos are played. However, I needed to find that, and I couldn't find it anywhere apart from TikTok at the moment. But I do have. Wait, here he's going to talk about the risk report. So, and this is from the World Economic Forum itself on CNB News International, and this was from July 2020. This has been planned, all right? But listen to what he has to say here.
Like a cyber attack, and of course the whole issue of global warming.
So they're linking cyber attacks, global warming, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's get to what's happening now, currently in the world. And we're going to hear, and this is it's got 13k views in the last 2 months, and this is may in some circumstances be old stuff, but it's what's going to lead me into what's happening in India, and this happened last week within India alone. Listen.
Agencies, a Russian criminal cyber group is being blamed for it.
Now, senior officials are racing to limit the impact. CBS News' Jared Hill is live in New York for us. So, Jared, what do we know about this attack and how the Biden administration is responding to it?
Yeah, so Keith and Betty, this is something that officials have been watching since at least last month, when they say this extortion gang got access to a file sharing app that a lot of businesses and government agencies use. And as you mentioned, the Biden administration is watching and trying to make sure that the fallout goes not too far.
Look, here's my problem. Klaus Schwab talked about this in 2020, all right? So you've had 3 years. 3 years to do something, and guess what? They did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like I say, some of this, I've said this before, a lot of this is planned. Okay? Right, here we go again with another one.
Just last week, it was reported that China-based hackers gained access to the email accounts of some 25 U.S. organizations, including government agencies.
Who has the USA got issues with at the moment, because they're decoupling, or one was forced to decouple from the dollar, and the other one's decoupling from the dollar because of the possible threat that the dollar could possibly have against them over time, and that is China. All right, so we're seeing these kind of stories come out, whether they be true or not, one can't tell. But if you think about what Klaus said, you have to be a little bit suspect here. You have to be a little bit wary of what the big news medias, CNNs and all those kind of people actually put out. And this is a report on over 80 Indian companies hit with cyber attacks last year, and this came out on the 6th of September.
That cyber attacks are on the rise, and it is not just the commoners who are getting affected. As per a report last year, 80% of Indian companies were targeted and hit by a digital virus, from web attacks to phishing to even supply chain attacks.
Now, scammers left no stone unturned when it came to scamming. Now, as per a report by Cloudflare, a cybersecurity company, businesses in the Asia-Pacific region are not fully prepared to tackle any cyber attacks, called Securing the Future Asia-Pacific Cybersecurity Readiness Survey.
Right, so he said businesses are not prepared. Did I get that right? I'm not prepared?
Report reveals how organizations are coping with rising volumes of cybersecurity incidents, their levels of preparedness, and the outcomes experienced. When it comes to the rise in cybersecurity threats and attacks, not all companies spread across industries are prepared to handle digital fraud and malware attacks.
Despite being part of the World Economic Forum, despite knowing that this was going to happen since 2020, US government and all other countries haven't bothered to upgrade their security measures. This speaks volumes, don't you think? Just saying.
Well, only 38% of the companies consider themselves prepared for a cyber attack, and this is as per the study. Also, as per the report, 48% of India-based companies experienced 10 or more cyber attacks in 2022. Almost 47% of the surveyed companies lost close to $1 million to the cyber attacks.
Meanwhile, 27% companies lost more than $2 million to such attacks. When it comes to India, preparedness has to be key with the country's growing digital prowess and the heavy reliance that businesses have on technology.
Right, so stopping that particular part there, I do have a list of data breaches and cyber companies in 2023, and there's a full list here, and in healthcare, in all aspects of society. List of breaches and cyber attacks in 2023. Welcome back to our new look list of data breaches and cyber attacks. On this page, you'll find comprehensive analysis of recent data breaches. You guys can go and do your own research, and I'll put a link in the description, but you guys can go and read through this because this video has been a little bit long for today. You know, I do occasionally do them long, and also you can go and look at where it says biggest data breaches. You can click on the link here, and it takes you to list of breaches and cyber attacks in July 2023. 146 million records breached, and yet they knew about this. What's going to happen in 2020? They all knew. Every single person that is involved in the World Economic Forum, whether they be college, university, or government, bank, institutions, or NHS, all these people knew and were warned this was going to come. You can see the list of cyber attacks here. It's a long list of companies, including ransomware and all those kind of data breaches, malicious insiders and malicious incidents. And the author is Luke Irwin. I will put a link in the description because I think people need to be aware of this. So what I'm trying to say to you guys, this is all been planned. Nothing happens by chance. Nothing happens by accident in this world. Anyway, like and subscribe. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Jay out.